Across Canada, an extraordinary transformation is happening. It's happening on the streets, in the schools, at work, and even in the way cities themselves are being designed. A revolution, one led by the diverse and unstoppable force of immigration. With each passing year, Canada's cities are becoming increasingly shaped by the contributions of immigrants. So, what happens when entire communities are redefined by new cultures, languages, and traditions? How does a country known for embracing diversity navigate these rapid changes? In this video, we'll be diving deep into the 10 Canadian cities where immigration is reshaping the future in real time. Let's take a closer look at the undeniable force of immigration and the cities where it's truly taking over. Number 10. Toronto. Our journey begins in Toronto, one of the most culturally diverse cities in the world. It's often said that in Toronto, you can walk a single block and hear dozens of different languages being spoken. And that's not an exaggeration. With over 52% of its population born outside of Canada, Toronto stands as a true testament to the power of immigration. From Scarborough to North York, neighborhoods have transformed into cultural enclaves, each adding their own rich layers to the city's identity. But Toronto isn't just defined by its cultural diversity. Immigrants are fueling some of the city's most thriving industries. The surge in tech, finance, education, and health is not just the result of local talent. It's driven by the highly skilled professionals arriving from around the world. Toronto's transformation isn't slowing down either. In fact, experts predict that by the next decade, the immigrant population could exceed 60%. But what does this mean for the future? As Toronto's demographic landscape continues to evolve, the influence of its immigrant communities will be felt across every sector. From local businesses to global corporations, Toronto is truly a city shaped by the world. Number 9. Vancouver. Next, we head west to Vancouver. Surrounded by majestic mountains and the Pacific Ocean, Vancouver's beauty is matched only by the cultural tapestry woven by its immigrant population. Today, more than 45% of Vancouver's population is made up of immigrants. In neighborhoods like Richmond, that number soars to over 60%. Vancouver has become a global enclave where influences from Asia, the Middle East, and Europe converge, creating a unique cultural blend. Immigrants are not just changing the city's demographics, they are reshaping its economy. Housing, education, and even local politics are now deeply influenced by new communities. Vancouver is not simply adapting to this change. It's evolving faster than anyone could have predicted. What does a city look like when the world calls it home? Vancouver is showing us, and its transformation is just beginning. Number 8. Calgary. Calgary, a city once known for its oil rigs and ranches, is quickly becoming a hotspot for immigrants, and the transformation here is nothing short of remarkable. More than 33% of Calgary's residents were born outside of Canada, and that number continues to climb. Immigrants from South Asia, the Philippines, and Africa are turning neighborhoods like Saddle Ridge and Taradale into vibrant multicultural hubs. But Calgary's story goes beyond numbers. Immigrants are infusing new energy into the local economy. Once dominated by the oil and gas industry, Calgary is now home to a booming tech sector, an expanding renewable energy industry, and growing opportunities in healthcare and education. Between 2016 and 2021, Calgary's immigrant population grew by an astounding 24%, outpacing many major U.S. cities, and the pace of transformation is only accelerating. Number 7. Edmonton. Just to the north of Calgary lies Edmonton, a city that's rewriting its own narrative through immigration. With more than 28% of its residents born outside of Canada, Edmonton's immigrant population is growing at a rapid pace. Neighborhoods like Mill Woods and North Edmonton have become multicultural epicenters, where languages from Punjabi to Somali can be heard on every street corner. The city's economic landscape is equally dynamic. Immigrants are contributing significantly to sectors such as healthcare, innovation, and green energy. In fact, between 2016 and 2021, Edmonton's African-born immigrant population grew by over 70%. And this influx of talent is not just filling jobs, it's driving new business ventures, adding fresh perspectives, and ensuring that Edmonton remains one of the most exciting cities for economic growth in Western Canada. Number 6. Mississauga. To the west of Toronto lies Mississauga, a city that has undergone a remarkable transformation over the past few decades. Once a quiet suburban town, Mississauga is now a dynamic, multicultural city with over 53% of its population born outside of Canada. From Square One to Cooksville, the streets of Mississauga pulse with an energy that reflects its global influences. But Mississauga's growth isn't just in its numbers. Immigration has sparked the creation of new businesses, new real estate developments, and a growing tech industry. Between 2016 and 2021, Mississauga welcomed nearly 100,000 new immigrants, becoming integral parts of the city's fabric. This isn't just a city that's filling up with new residents, it's being built by them. Number 5. Brampton. Brampton is a city that has redefined what it means to be a true immigrant success story. Today, over 73% of Brampton's population identifies as a visible minority, making it one of the most diverse cities, not just in Canada, but in all of North America. In a few short decades, Brampton has transformed from a small town into a thriving metropolis with a booming economy. The growth here isn't just in the population. Immigrants have helped drive Brampton's economic expansion, contributing billions to Ontario's GDP annually. Between 2016 and 2021, Brampton added over 60,000 new immigrants, many from South Asian, Caribbean, African, and Filipino backgrounds. And it's not just about numbers. Brampton's immigrant population is among the youngest in Canada, ensuring that the city remains youthful, dynamic, and forward-thinking. Number 4. Ottawa. Ottawa, the capital of Canada, is known for its political significance, but its immigrant population is increasingly becoming the driving force behind the city's growth and transformation. Nearly 25% of Ottawa's residents were born outside of Canada, and this city is quickly becoming a magnet for highly skilled immigrants, including tech experts, engineers, and healthcare professionals. From the neighborhoods of Barrhaven to Orleans, Ottawa's streets are alive with the sounds of new languages, the sights of new cultures, and the vibrancy of a city that's embracing change. Between 2016 and 2021, Ottawa welcomed nearly 50,000 new immigrants, with communities from China, India, the Philippines, and several African nations taking root in the city. Ottawa is no longer just a political hub. It's a city of innovation, ambition, and global influence. Number 3. Winnipeg. At the heart of Canada's prairies lies Winnipeg, a city that may surprise you with how quickly it has embraced immigration. Today, over 26% of Winnipeg's population is foreign-born, and that number is rising rapidly. From St. James to Fort Garry, neighborhoods across the city are increasingly multicultural, with communities from the Philippines, India, Nigeria, China, and beyond. Winnipeg's immigrant population isn't just growing, it's powering the city's economy. Between 2016 and 2021, Winnipeg welcomed over 40,000 new immigrants, filling critical roles in healthcare, education, construction, and small business. With one of the highest refugee acceptance rates in Canada, Winnipeg is showing the world that immigration isn't just about diversity, it's about the future. Number 2. Montreal. Montreal, the cultural heart of Quebec, is undergoing a massive transformation. With over 34% of its population born outside of Canada, Montreal is one of the most immigrant-rich cities in the country. But it's not just the numbers that are changing. It's how immigration is reshaping the city's identity. From the vibrant markets of the Plateau to the bustling streets of Little Italy, Montreal is a mosaic of cultures, languages, and traditions. Between 2016 and 2021, Montreal welcomed over 95,000 new immigrants from all over the world. The city has become a hub for innovation, especially in tech, where many of its brightest entrepreneurs and innovators are immigrants. Montreal is a city where the past and future collide, and immigration is the force driving that collision. Number 1. Surrey. And finally, we arrive at Surrey, a city that many Canadians have overlooked, but one that's quickly becoming one of the most immigrant-driven cities in the country. Over 43% of Surrey's population is foreign-born, a staggering shift that's reshaping the entire city. Between 2016 and 2021, Surrey welcomed nearly 60,000 new immigrants, primarily from India, the Philippines, China, Pakistan, and South Korea. Neighborhoods like Newton and Guildford are buzzing with energy, full of new businesses, markets, and schools, reflecting the city's incredible diversity. Surrey is set to surpass Vancouver's population in the next 2 decades, largely thanks to immigration. It's a city that isn't just adapting to change, it's being built by it. From Toronto to Surrey, immigration is reshaping the very identity of Canadian cities. These cities are not just places where people live, they are vibrant, ever-evolving hubs of culture, innovation, and opportunity. The wave of immigration that is sweeping across Canada is transforming the country in ways that will continue to echo for generations. If you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned because the world around us is changing. We'll be here to bring you all the stories of transformation happening in real time.